So I'm in my closet, y'all, and I wanted to do this video because I went to sleep earlier, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, being obedient to God is kind of like going through a punishment. And let me explain what I mean by that. Here I am in this new city. I moved here for a fresh new start for me and my kids. If y'all don't know, now you know. You know, a lot of y'all do know that because I come on here and I talk about that. I moved here for a fresh new start for me and my kids because I feel like, and I still feel like, I'm the generational curse breaker. I feel like I'm the one that's supposed to break some generational curses because I never was the type of person to fit in with nobody. I always stood out. Even in my work environments, I just feel like I don't belong. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I stand out. I feel like I really don't ever fit in with no type of clique. I'm just different. And I moved here to get my life together. I moved here to get back on track. I moved here just to, you know, basically disconnect myself from all the foolishness that was going on in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? With family, it just maybe some stuff going on with friends, whatever the case may be. I just completely disconnected myself altogether. You know what I'm saying? I said I want something different for me and my kids. I want to get my head on focus. I just want to be obedient to God. And I have been doing that. Like, I'm here, I'm celibate. I done been celibate 7 months. I'm in isolation season. My discernment is at all times high because it's almost like I can stand next to a person and feel their vibe. I can feel their energy and I can know when they're not right. You know what I'm saying? But in the midst of me being obedient to God and doing everything I'm supposed to do, I'm taking care of my kids. I'm not out here wishing no harm on nobody. I'm just not out here doing anything, just doing, and I don't even be around nobody. I'm with myself 24/7, 24/7. If I'm not with myself, I'm with my kids every single day, 7 days a week. You know, besides a day at school or something like that, I'm with my kids all the time. And it's like I'm really in a season where I'm trying to change my life, and it seems like I cannot catch a break. I cannot catch a break. I literally have been trying to get my credit fixed for I don't even know how long. I've been trying to get my credit fixed, and it seems like every time I get to the door to get it done, I got the money. I walk 4 steps forward. Here I go, got to go 10 steps backwards. It's like you got to start all over again, Crystal. Start all over again. And I'm like, God, I done started over so many times. How many times do I got to start over? I'm tired of starting over. I'm tired of being back at the start line. I'm tired. I am tired. I am exhausted with starting over. And I'm at the point where it's like, what do you want me to do? What you want me to do? Do you want me to be here in St. Augustine, Florida? Because that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? No shame in my game. That's where I'm at. Do you want me to be here in St. Johns County? Do you want me to be here? Because it's feeling like you telling me to go back home. You know what I'm saying? And I keep asking him, I keep saying, God, if you want me to be here, you will provide for me. You will open up doors for me. You will align people in my life. But aligning people in my life is not the easiest thing for me because I have trust issues. You know what I'm saying? I have trust issues because I done been backstabbed in the back numerous of times by people. People done hurt me numerous of times, and I'm just to the point like I'm very standoffish. People can say, you know, I'll help you out and I'll do this, and then next thing you know, they turn around and stab you in the back because people have their own intentions on why they want to do something. You know what I'm saying? And because my discernment is so high, it's like I can feel people vibe or their energy. And if from the beginning you give me a bad energy, or from the beginning you already got your nose tuned up at me, I'm gonna automatically think, nah, you ain't got no good intentions on helping me. You know what I'm saying? What's your intentions? If you already don't even know me, you know what I'm saying, and then you got your nose tuned up at me, like I'm already think you got bad intentions for me. Even if you say, well, I help you out, I'm already think you got bad intentions for me because you got your nose tuned up at me. You don't even know me. It seems like since I have moved to this new city, I have been going through it. And I have been set back. I'm already here. I don't have no family, no friends. I barely even talk to anybody. I don't talk to nobody. When I tell you I don't talk to nobody, I barely talk. My phone don't even ring. I barely even talk to anybody. I'm here. You know, I don't have no support. I don't even have a car. I'm Ubering every single where I go. Ubering for food, Ubering to get my kids to school, Ubering to go to work. And then, you know, that has ran out because it's like I didn't pay $760 over 2 weeks with Ubering food to my house, Ubering my kids to school, Ubering myself to work. And it's like I don't even know how much I can take. Like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. God, if you telling me to go back home, because it seems like being back home closer to where I can get help, maybe where I need to go at. And it's like, I don't want to feel like, dang, I got to, I got to start all the way over again, and I got to go back home, and then that's going to make me feel like a failure, because I have felt like that. Like, dang, if I start all the way over and I go back home, it's like, damn, I came here. But then I had to think about the positive side of it, is that a lot of people wouldn't have done what I did. You know what I'm saying? I moved here, and I moved here because I thought I had an eviction on my credit, which I did not. So by that time, I had already signed a lease to be in an extended stay hotel. I stayed in the hotel with 6 months with my kids. Nobody even knew I was in the hotel. I was so quiet. I was going to work every single day. And I can't even tell y'all the amount of stuff we went through at the hotel, but it was a positive. It has its pros and cons to it, but it also was a very, very positive experience for me and my kids, being in a hotel, because it was like a little family community, and I met a lot of nice people. And the hotel that I stayed at was the Stayable. I stayed at the Stayable in St. Augustine, and I would not take nothing from it, because, like I said, it was an amazing experience for me and my kids. It had its pros and cons, but it also was an amazing experience for me and my kids. And I recommend anybody that needs somewhere to stay, and they don't really, that's budget friendly for their kids, and you just moving out, or you just moving in the states of Florida, or you moving in St. Johns County to go stay at the Stayable, because it is a good, friendly community. It's a friendly community. It has its pros and cons like everything else, but I do highly recommend the Stayables in St. Augustine, Florida. But I'm just, y'all, I'm so guarded right now. I'm so guarded in this season of my life too, because I feel like I cannot allow everybody around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, and I say all the time, I don't really want to make friends. I don't want to make friends. I'm at that age. I'm 34 years old. I don't really want to make friends like that. I don't, because all I know is hurt. You know what I'm saying? All I know is hurt. All I know is people stab me in the back. All I know is people doing me wrong. All I know is people got ill intentions, and there is some good people in the world, but I have PTSD. I have anxiety. I go in and out of depression. And because my discernment is so high, I can feel the energy of other people. And because of that, I don't let everybody in my personal space. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not even pressed to make friends at this age of my life, because people, you don't even know what type of intentions people you have. And I'm afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid to let people in. I'm afraid to let people in my personal space. I'm afraid of that. So, especially dealing with African American people, you know what I'm saying? Especially dealing with them, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll say, oh, I help you out, I help you do this, I help you do that. The next thing you know, oh, I helped her, I did this for her, I did that for her, I did this for her. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have time for that. And it's hard to know who's genuinely here to help you. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to know who really gonna show up for you and say, hey, I'm genuinely here to help you. I don't want nothing out of this. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell that, because people are not genuine these days. And because of that, I would rather, and I ask God all the time, like, am I supposed to be here? You know what I'm saying? Do you want me in this town? Do you want me in this city? Because if not, I'll go back home. You know what I'm saying? I will lose it all, and I'm not afraid to lose it all, because I've done it too many times. You know what I'm saying? I know how the bottom feels. If I got to lose it all again and start all over, I will. At 34 years old, if I got to lose it all and start all over again, I will. But this time, I'm coming harder. I'm going to come with a force this time, because I know how it feels to be at the bottom. I know how it feels to dig yourself up out the ground. I know how it feels to, not really have no support. I know how it feels to, I have been through everything that I needed to go through. So I know how to get myself up. You know what I'm saying? If you have not lived life, if you have not really experienced anything in life, how are you going to know how to get yourself up if you didn't experience struggle, if you didn't lose it, if you didn't fail, if that door didn't close, if you didn't get fired, if your car didn't get repossessed, if you didn't have to catch the bus, if you didn't have to walk on Patton Turner, which is your 2 feet? How you would have known how to experience life if you never been through anything? I've been through all that. I have been through all of that. So I'm not afraid to lose it all. And I say, God, I'm just, whatever you got for me, let it be done. Even if I got to start over, I'm ready to start over. Even if I need to. But what I can say is that I did it. And I did what a lot of people couldn't do. I moved to a new city. And a lot of people couldn't do that. With no family, no friends, no nothing.